Eugene Ilyich is suing John Woo for pocketing his deposit after deliberately selling him a fake Rolex watch. John argues the watch he sold Eugene was real, so he has every right to keep his deposit.
Mr. Ilyich, Mr. Woo, this court is concerned about justice. This court is concerned about fairness. And I need to find out by an expert whether or not this watch is real. So we contacted a very well-known watch expert here in New York City for him to come down and him to examine the watch and give us expert testimony as to whether or not this watch is real. So Mr. Albers, please come on in and examine the watch. How are you, sir?
Very good, sir.
Toya? Now, sir, suppose you tell me your name.
Rudiger Albers.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm the president of Wempe Jewelers, which is an authorized Rolex jeweler on 5th Avenue and 55th Street.
And how long have you been doing this, sir?
I've been in the business for 20 years.
You could spot a fake Rolex quicker than I could say Jiminy Cricket.
Probably.
Please look at the watch and let me know if it's real or it's fake.
I had previously the opportunity to take a closer look at the watch and examine it. And earlier we opened the watch up. This over here is the watch in question. Thank you very much. As you can see here, this movement is being held with plastic, which you will never find in an authentic Rolex watch because they only use very fine materials. So this here is the authentic Rolex watch. You see this purple wheel is always a good indication of an authentic Rolex watch. This here is really a very poorly crafted watch that may do some ticking, but won't take much to be stopping from working. In the inside of the authentic watch, there's the engraving of Rolex Geneva, Switzerland in here, and some identification numbers, which are completely missing from the watch in question here. But
based upon your expertise, sir, based upon the many years of experience and training that you have in dealing with Rolex watches, the watch in front of you, is it a fake?
Oh, absolutely.
And how much would you say it's worth? What would you pay for something like that?
You know, $50.
$50?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Albers. I really appreciate you being here today.
Sure, my pleasure. Thank you.
What lesson did you learn, young Mr. Ilyich, from this experience?
Trust nobody.
No, that's not a good lesson to learn. The lesson to learn, sir, is that before you invest money in a watch or anything else that someone's selling you off the street, especially someone who's coming in for a business relationship, unless you know the person, get it checked out. Because unless you get it checked out, you don't know what you're getting. And Rolexes are a dime a dozen here in New York. Mr. Wu, I think in my little mind that I have, that you knew that watch was fake, and that you thought you were going to pull yourself a fast one from Mr. Ilyich. Based upon the fact that the plaintiff contracted with the defendant for a real Rolex, it was a fake Rolex, you should get your $500 back, pay him the $500. Buying a piece of jewelry is very important. And when you're talking about something worth thousands of dollars, you really need to make sure you get it from a reputable establishment. And if there's any question whatsoever, go to a reputable establishment and have them check it out.